And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
6 yards there on the keeper and second down.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Pickett going to keep it again.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Looking to throw, Pickett. That's to his running back, Gainwell.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Gosh, this game's felt a bit weird all along the whole way through, and no better play maybe exemplifies that weirdness than that safety right there.
Partner, you've got a tie game and time running out. You've got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field, and this could very well be the play that decides this football game.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that flag accepted. Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Yeah, they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Here's 2nd and 10.
There's an imposition in my mind's imagination, the hope and the truth. It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Eagles and the Pats under the lights on Thursday night.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. And this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know it. You know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters.
Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Gillette. Here's a return from the 7. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
What a wild draft it was back in April. 6 quarterbacks in the top 12, and Drake May, he was number 3 on that list. He was number 3 because this guy's got some tools now. He's big, he's athletic, he's got a brilliant arm, and he's got quite an opportunity with a first-time head coach here in New England.
Let's go.
May will throw to get us started here. Going deep right away. He's got it deep downfield. And he crosses midfield before heading out of bounds. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's May. Complete, it's Bourne. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is just one of those quarterbacks, Kate, you can feel it when he runs on the field. The guy is powerful. It's a big reason why he set a new NFL record by quarterbacks with 15 rushing touchdowns. Everybody tries to do the tush push, the QB sneak, but nobody can do it like Jalen. Why? Well, you squat 600 pounds, you run like a running back, and then he showed last year he could throw like some of the elite quarterbacks too.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Campbell hauls it in. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
He's on the move. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. 1st down throw for May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class. I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th round. Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. And the fake's not going to pay off as that winds up incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts finds, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the puck. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses. Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
A final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Eagles, nothing.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in just a moment. Want to remind everyone,
the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Well, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll run here on first down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Second down now, 7 to go. First throw for the backup now. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Took the return wrong direction there. Not sure what was going on. Actually loses yards. And the Pats will take over. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Second down. Here's Brissett again. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Operating from the gun, Brissett. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite... To the air yet again, Brissett. That's caught, K.J. Osborne. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 16. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running it again with Gibson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And they come away with some points on that series.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. After the sack, another pass up. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will set up shop in goal to go. They're inside the 10. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So as they've the win here at Gillette Stadium.
Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give